Hello, welcome to this video. In this video we will learn about how to make a text diagonally slide diagonally from the on your video. So this is the demo for you. So this is there are two text that slide diagonally on my video. This is my video, and you can see the text. The blue text is the first text, and the orange text is the second text. The blue text is from the bottom right to the top left, and the orange text is from bottom left to the top right, slide diagonally, both slide diagonally. So let's jump into the code. So we will use FFplay so to preview uh, the the code or the filter. But you can, if you want to make output, you can use FFMPEG. But for the sake of this tutorial, we will use FFplay. So after the FFplay, put -I and press space and followed by press tab, followed by the file name of the file that you want to edit, and followed by VF and followed by double quotes, and put between the double quotes the text, the the filter the filter in this case we use the Drawtext filter, and then test and put equal sign text and put equal sign testing. This is my first, or any text that you like. This is just the test, the demo. This is my first text, and put double colons to separate the option, the arguments of the, or the parameter of this, of draw text filter. We, in this case, we will set the parameter or the option for the font color of the draw text to blue, so without the parentheses, blue, and put the double colon, put the columns again, and set the font size to 20 to 60. So after the double quote, put a space and put a -in to the mute the audio. So now just press. So now this is the video, and you can see there are text. There is a text in the x equals 0 and y equals 0, or in the corner of top left. And let's go back. Now we move the text to the right. So we can do this, but by put the x code, x configuration for x parameter. So put equal double put quotes and put x equal sign and put mod. So we will use modulus function to fight, and then type t and type times 100. This is the speed, and put the backslash and put comma and put w and put closing parenthesis. So this is basically means that x is depends on t times 100, and modulus the width of the video. So w is the width of the video. So now if press enter, you can see that the text is moving to the left, to the right, and loop or repeat again to the from the from the left corner, top left corner. So that's how you can make the text move to x according to on the x. So we need to move, we need to also move the text to the text y coordinate are not also need to move. So we use the formula x times h divided by w. So what is h? H is the height of the video, and the w is the width of the video. So where is the where is the formula came from? As you can see, this is a video, if this is a video, and we say that this is the pad that the text is diagonally moving, for instance like this.
and it will move like this, and this like this. For the text will move like this, and so this the coordinates is the x coordinates is the this is the h, this is the height of the video, and this is the w of the video. So this is the height, this is w of the video, the width. So each time the x moving, for instance, and y here, it is proportional to this triangle. So the formula, this is the x, this is the x, the small x, the x, this is the x, this is the x, and this is the y. It's y. So so the x, the y coordinate, this is the x axis, and also this is y axis of the video. So this is the x coordinate. The y coordinate is depends on x, and it depends on, so y is x y uh, uh, x divided by y is equal w equal h. So x is y is w times uh, okay, let's type this. X divided by w is equal y divided by h. So y is equal x times h, so put the parenthesis and divide by w. So that's how you divide, that's how you get this formula, the formula for x, for y. And so now type that, and now enter, press enter. Now the text is moving diagonally, as you can see in the screen, in the one my video here. And now next, okay, well, let's define how can you uh, get the x is equal mod t times 100 in equal way w. So for instance, let's see that, and text is moving like this, like okay, text is moving like this. So before we add the w, and this means the corner, right, this is the x, this is the y, the corner, the x of the y is 0 and the x is increased, and it keep continued back again to this. So it is a modulus, so you need to learn the sequence. So that's a modulus of sequence, the sequence. So the modulus is like this, 1 1 2, the modulus sequence is like this. So it is repeating to 0 again after getting the maximum, the 3, and back to 0 again, and after getting the maximum again 3, it will go back to 0 again. So that's modulus, that's why we use modulus function, modulus function. And so let's now make the reverse of the first example. So we can do that by using this one. So the reverse is, the reverse of this, of the first example is, we need to move the first example is move like this, and this the second example is reverse, we need to move from the bottom right to the top left. So from the bottom left to the top right, so the x is increased, the x is decreased, and the y coordinate is also decreased. So this is the x, this is the y coordinate, this is the x coordinate, right, and this is the y coordinate. So each time the x moving like this, the x coordinate is decreased and the y coordinate is also decreased. So let's jump in and let's modify our text, our code, so we need to add w minus after the equal sign for y, and let the and inspect now the x code, the x formula. The x is decreased now, and when the x decrease, this formula is uh, result decreasing. So press enter, and you know that you see now the text is moving from reverse from the bottom right to the top left. Okay, we just made a second example of the slide text sliding windows. So now let's draw a new let's use a different another text draw text filter. So put comma after the last parameter of the first draw text filter. So now type, and still on the before the closing double quotes, so type now the draw text equal testing. This is my second text, and put columns and put font color to orange, and put column and put the font size to 60, and put column, put the now we need to the second text we need to move from the source. This is test, so let's orange this one. Type text, this is test, so let's change this color to orange and put test. And the second text need to move like this from the bottom right, from the top right to the bottom left. So if text move like this, the x is increased, the x is decreased, the y is increased. So like this. So let's draw a line, diagonal line. The path of the text will be moved. The path will be like that. So it will move like this. So and let's the text will move like this. So the text move like that. The x is decreased, the y is increased. So let's modify let's configure the code for the second text. X is equal w minus mod t times 100 sliding comma w, and let's say that the y, now put colon, double colon, and put y is equal to, so put h minus x, put parentheses, times h w divided by w. So now let's see. So now let's see the second text is now moving diagonally as we like it is. So touch the screen, and if you watch this closely, if you we need to modify the blue, because if each time the blue text each time the blue text touch the corner, it just disappear. Like this, if you see, we want the blue text to be keep keep going, keep moving until all the text is disappear. So how can you modify that? Let's modify the first x. The first x is we need to add a plus. So now put the double quotes, put the ending parenthesis, and now count the text. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28. There are 28 characters, and times the width the width of the each character. We can approximate the width of the correction approximate the width of the character by uh, divide the font size by 4, or I have a quarter of the font size, so 16 divided by 4 is 50. So now let's type enter and see the difference on the first text. It will keep moving until all the text appear now and disappear and now appear on the bottom. So there's a modification for the second text on this, on the second examples. So if each time you want to have this type of diagonally slide, you need to modify a little bit the code. I will post the code. And now let's move the orange to the reverse. So let's go back to our screen. So now the text is now for the that example, the text is moving like this, and the fourth example, the text is moving from the like this, from the bottom left to the top right. So how can we do that? And each time the text is moving from the bottom right, from the bottom left to the top right, the x is increased, and the y is decreased. So it can modify, now modify the y, the x and y. So the x is increased, so it means the w is erased, and the y so x is increased, so h is decreased. So this is it's correct one. So you can see now the two texts. And now the last on your video moving diagonally. Okay, the last example I want to make just make a more beautiful text. We need to draw a, shadow color. We need to add shadow to the text. Shadow color. Let's pick the shadow color is black, and put the equal sign here, and put the shadow x is 2, and put shadow y is 2, and do that for the first text also, and you can put it here, and shadow color is equal black, and shadow x is equal to shadow y is equal to, and put on. You can make it.
Now, okay, there is a shadow color. So this is the video, my video, and that's it. I hope you like this video, and I hope this video useful for you, and I hope this video add more creativity on you, and you can use this as you like, as creative as you like. Thank you for watching this video.